Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. We've got a new hero today from a new IP, actually. This is another Vadsky deck, but he started doing Dr. McNinja, which, if you do not know what Dr. McNinja is, please pause this video and go read the entire comic because it's amazing. And there will be plenty of spoilers in this, I'm sure, because we'll be playing as Dr. McNinja himself. He's a doctor and a ninja. Dr. McNinja will be fighting the Master, who is coming back very much changed from the last time I played him, which is why he's back in the first place. So that'll be interesting. Fighting alongside Dr. McNinja are Target Eldritch, created by Jacob Busby, Variant for the Naturalist, created by me, and Ministry of Strategic Sciences Terminus will be fighting in Tartarus. You know, this deck makes me really glad I decided not to make a Tartarus environment for Sentinels, the MLP verse. That would have been confusing. Let's refresh ourselves, or let's learn how the new Master works. Start of the game, he enters play, buried progenitor side up. His HP is 70. Search for all the prophecy cards, place them face down into this card. There's 3 of them. Shuffle the villain deck, and you get 3 vampires. That's these guys. We'll read those in a minute. Increase radiant damage dealt to the Master by 1. Reduce damage dealt to him by 1 for each non-character vampire in play, so he no longer gets a flat -1 for just being here. Start of the villain turn, if there are no cards beneath this card, he flips. End of the villain turn, move a random card beneath this card into play. If the harvest enters play this way and there are no non-character vampires in play, move a vampire from the villain trash into play and move it next to harvest. Okay, I like that on advanced he's just flat immune to damage. It's like, no, you don't get to fight him. Vampires we got, Aurelian Initiates, deals some damage. Vampire Guard deals some damage and reduces damage dealt to the Master and Lieutenants. So that's an extra -1 that, you know, totally matters. Former Friend, right now, start of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target lowest HP 3 melee damage. When this card is dealt damage by a hero target, source that damage deals itself 1 psychic damage. So that is going after Eldritch. Alright, and the Master gets to play a card for some reason. Tertius. He's one of the guys named after numbers. End of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the second lowest HP, H-1 melee damage. Primus is in play, increased damage dealt by this card by 1, because he really likes prog rock. Alright, end of turn, we get a prophecy. Prophecy says, the rise of the anointed. This summons the anointed one. There he is. Start of the villain turn, discard the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Increased damage dealt by vampires by 1. Well, that's exactly what we needed. He is a lieutenant, which means he has 1 damage reduction, so we need to go after the guard. This card is destroy the rise of the anointed. That's it. Okay, so this guy's hitting the 3 hero targets the highest for 2 damage each, which is everybody but Eldritch. Stands to reason. Vampire Guard hits the highest for 2, that is Terminus. This hits the second lowest for 3, which is going to be, we'll have that be Naturalist. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, so we need to take out the Guard first, Former Friend, and then the Anointed one. Okay, Hand of Hashem, so I can play an additional card. I'll play Wheels of Wayon. Or actually, no, I'll play Locarno Scrolls. His power is 3 wishes. Destroy a spell in your play area. If it has the cantrip keyword, Eldritch gains 3 HP. If it has the adept keyword, Eldritch deals a target 3 energy damage. If it has the master keyword, draw 3 cards. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the Locarno Scrolls, draw 2 cards, play up to 2 spells. We'll play the Wheels of Wayon, and let's play Obscuring Orb of Ouroboros. And then, because I played the Wheels of Wayon, I can use another power, so we'll go ahead and use 3 wishes, destroy Obscuring Orb, do 3 damage to the Vampire Guard, draw a card. You know what? I did not factor in the +1 damage, so they all took an extra 1, he took an extra 2. I think that's it. Alright, Naturalist has nothing good in hand. Shifter Strength. That's not really any better. Blend into the pack. So, I gotta tell you, I had an idea for a Naturalist variant. I couldn't figure out what to call it. I started calling him Formstuck, and I never was able to come up with anything better, so that's what he's called. His power is Hyena's Laughter. Play a 1-shot, activating a Crocodile, Gazelle, or Rhino effect on it not matching a form in play. Draw a card, or play a form from your hand, or trash. I don't have any 1-shots, so I'm just going to draw a card and draw a card. That's a little better. Terminus, do I even know how to play you? You know what? Covenant of Wrath. We will use that to deal a target 6 cold damage and get rid of the Former Friend. No self-damage necessary. That's totally worth a card destruction. Draw a card. Alright, Dr. McNinja. Ooh, let's do Ghostbuster. Damage dealt by Dr. McNinja is radiant damage and irreducible. When this card enters play, Dr. McNinja deals a target 3 radiant damage. At the end of your turn, destroy this card if it did not enter play this turn. So he's going to throw that 3 irreducible radiant damage at the Anointed one for 4. Did not realize that I would be doing this, but that's awesome. Power, we'll use a Doctor and a Ninja. He may deal a target 2 melee damage, one target regains 1 HP. So it'll be 2 irreducible radiant damage, make that 3, destroying the Anointed One and that prophecy. And we'll heal Eldritch. Draw a card. This is amazing. I could wreck the Master big time. Tartarus plays the Mountain of Sisyphus. When this card enters play, destroy all other torments. Each time a target is destroyed, reduce damage dealt to spirits by 1 until the start of the environment turn. Awesome! We don't give a damn. Oh, and that was he was doing the damage increase, so that is gone. I actually didn't get rid of the guard. The Master plays Ordained Massacre. Destroy an environment target. Don't have any. Each vampire gains 2 HP. Well, that figures. Each hero deals himself 2 psychic damage. That's 2 irreducible radiant damage for Dr. McNinja. End of turn. Random Prophecy, the Hero's Peril. Play this card next to the hero target with the highest HP. Increase damage dealt to that target by 1. That is Dr. McNinja, unfortunately. When the target next to this card is dealt 5 or more damage in a single turn, discard the top 2 cards of the villain deck and destroy this card. I think running out his deck is probably his lost condition when he flips. Alright, the Aurelian Initiates hit the 3 highest for 2 each. Dr. McNinja takes 3. Terminus, and I guess Naturalist. Vampire Guard hits the highest for 2, that is Dr. McNinja, who has taken 5 damage in a single turn. Discard the top 2 cards of the villain deck and destroy this card. Fun! And Tertius hits the second lowest for 3, that is Dr. McNinja. Oof. I was going to use his cool destroy a non-hero card in that hero's play area card, but it destroyed itself. Sad face. Okay, start of my turn I can destroy a spell to add 3 tokens to a spell. I don't really want to do that. Let's play Scourge of Shadachan. Power number 1, Locarno Scrolls. Draw 2, play Obscuring Orb of Obros. Ooh, and Lamal's Labyrinth. That's his super overpowered card. Even in the realm of Eldritch overpowered cards, he has one that is super overpowered, and it's the one that lets you destroy upwards of 10 cards in one go. Repeatable. Power 2, 3 wishes. We will destroy Obscuring Orb of Obros. And hit the guard for 3 again. Draw a card. Need some tokens on those guys. Alright, Naturalist is going to play Predator's Eye, I guess? Don't have a whole lot else to do right now. And I could do Indomitable Force, but that would not be helpful. Yes, we'll increase damage dealt to the Initiates by 1. Power, we will play Bestial Shift. Activate the Crocodile ability. Deal a target 3 toxic damage, make that 4. To those guys, I can use a power now, but I don't have any. Draw a card. Draw a card. Still don't have any forms. Chain Conductor. Find a Memento or Equipment card. Equipment, Mortal Coils. Excellent. And Mortal Coils is always good. You know what? I would rather put that in my hand. So I add 3 tokens to my Wrath Pool, and she deals a target 2 cold damage. Let's get rid of the guard finally. And then we will Ether Link, remove up to 2 tokens from your Wrath Pool. We'll do both of that. Deals a target 3 cold damage and regains 3 HP. Let's kill the Aurelian Initiates. Draw a card. Alright, Dr. McNinja is still doing radiant damage this round. Let's analyze Vulnerability. Play this card next to a target. Damage dealt to that target is increased by 1 and irreducible. At the end of your turn, destroy this card if it did not enter play this turn. So we'll throw that on the Master. Power. Deal target 2 irreducible radiant damage, make that 3, make that 4. To the Master, we will heal himself and draw a card. Ghostbuster destroys itself. Yeah, we've definitely reduced damage dealt to spirits by like 2 or 3 maybe. Doesn't matter. Charon. End of the environment turn, a player may discard 2 cards if they do destroy an environment card. If no cards were discarded this way, this card deals each hero target 2 infernal damage. Let's just... Terminus can do this. Yeah, discard 2 and just destroy him. Thanks. Alright, this is going to be the last round on his front side. He plays Darla, another lieutenant. Alright, end of turn, we get the last prophecy. The Harvest. Play this next to the vampire other than the master with the highest HP. That's Darla. When that target is destroyed, destroy this card. Start of the villain turn, the target next to this card deals the non-villain target with the lowest HP 3 melee damage. If a target is destroyed this way, discard the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Okay. At least that doesn't increase her damage or anything. Tertius hits the second lowest for 3, that is... the Naturalist, who still has yet to get any benefit from blending into the pack. Darla hits the lowest for 3 melee damage. If damage dealt this way destroys a target, each player discards a card. That is Naturalist again. Oof. Alright, I can destroy a spell to add 3 tokens to a spell. Nice as Scourge of Shadachan is. Yeah, we're going to throw 3 tokens on the stupid overpowered card. Ooh, Auspicious Augury of Agrazul. I am getting the best spells. Power 1, Locarno Scrolls. Draw 2. Ooh, Everwatchful Eye of Eos. That's always good. And Illusions of Eidolon. Power 2, destroy Illusions of Eidolon. Let's do 3 damage to Darla. Draw a card. Need 4 tokens to use that. That's fine. Oh yeah, draw another card. I have so very little to do with the Naturalist. Cornered Beast, I guess? I have nothing to play, draw 2 cards. That is really not working too well. Let's do Chain Conductor again. Immortal Coils again. Okay, this time I'll put it into play. And we'll go ahead and use it. 3 cold damage. You know what? I put this on the Master and we're not actually hitting him. Oh well. 3 cold damage to Darla. Add a token to the Wrath pool. Draw a card. Let's do Entangling Bolas. Play this next to a non-character target. Reduce damage dealt by that target by 1. At the end of your turn, you may return this card to your hand. So that'll be good on Tertius because I'm not getting rid of him yet. Power, Doctor and a Ninja will hit Darla for 2 and destroy her and the Prophecy. And we will heal the Naturalist for 1. Draw a card. Mountain of Sisyphus doing a lot of nothing. Endless Torment. Torment cards do not destroy themselves when a new Torment enters play. Start of the environment turn to the top card of the environment deck. Okay, that needs to go. Alright, start of turn, the Master flips. Oh yeah, and actually, Analyze Vulnerability goes away. Oops. The Master flips to Free to Walk the Earth. Increase radiant damage dealt to him by 1. Start of the villain turn, discard the top card of the villain deck. Shuffle the villain trash, then reveal cards until a vampire is revealed and put it into play. Ooh. End of the villain turn, he deals the hero target with the highest HP 4 melee damage. When the villain deck is empty, the old ones awaken to conquer the Earth. Game over. That's what I figured. So we've got 13 cards in the deck. That's not too bad. He gets to play a card for some reason. Luke, another lieutenant. Increase radiant damage. Yeah. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with highest HP 4 melee damage. Okay. End of turn, the Master hits Terminus for 4. Tertius hits the second lowest for 2. That is Dr. McNinja. And Luke hits the highest for 4, and that is also Terminus. Wow. Okay, start of turn. Let's see. I'm going to destroy the Ever-Watchful Eye of Elos, and so we'll throw 3 tokens onto the Labyrinth, because we're going to be cheesy. Let us play the Medallion of Madrasos. Power 1, Locarno Scrolls. Ooh, I've got another Hand of Hashem. That's good. Illusions of Eidolon, and All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon, I guess. Power 2 will destroy Illusions of Eidolon. 3 damage to Tertius. Draw a card. And then we'll activate Lamal's Labyrinth. Remove 4 tokens. We can destroy up to 2 ongoings, don't have any. Up to 2 spells, don't have any that I want to destroy. Up to 2 environment cards, yes. And up to 2 targets with 2 or fewer HP, goodbye. Okay, I've actually got an extra power, so let's play Natural Born Vigor, not that it's actually going to help. Hyena's Laughter will play Primal Charge, do Gazelle for 4 cards. Draw a card, because I haven't gotten a form yet. There are no targets with 3 or fewer HP, draw another card. But let's play Jailbreaker, 3 tokens. I will use Immortal Coils. Hit the Master for 3, remove 3 tokens, reduces damage for a round, draw a card. Surprising Fisticuffs. Dr. McNinja deals a target 4 melee damage. If that target entered play since your last turn, increases damage by 2, so we'll hit Luke for 6. And the Naturalist can take him out next round. Dr. McNinja does 2 to the Master and heals the Naturalist and draws a card. Tartarus plays the Temptation of Orpheus. Okay, well, Sisyphus would have gone away, whatever. The first time any non-hero card is revealed each turn, one hero character may deal themselves 2 psychic damage. If no damage is dealt this way, put the revealed card into play. That one is worth getting rid of. Alright, start of turn. Discard the top card of the villain deck. Oh, actually, that's at the start of turn. Okay, so start of turn, discard the top card of the villain deck, shuffle it, and get a vampire. It's Darla again, damn it. And he plays a card for some reason. Hellmouth Tremors. Each player must destroy one of their ongoing or equipment cards. Destroy the Bolas, because I don't need those anymore. I'll destroy the Locarno Scrolls, because I've got another copy of that. We'll get rid of Blend into the Pack, because that has been completely useless. And Jailbreaker. Destroy a non-target environment card. Oh, thank you. Discard the top card of the villain deck. Not so good. End of turn, the Master hits Eldritch for 3. Luke hits Terminus for 4. And Darla hits the lowest for 3, and that is still the Naturalist. Poor baby. Alright, I can add a token to up to 3 spells. I'm going to put 1 on Hand of Hashem, I'm going to put 1 on Auspicious Augury of Agrazul, and I'll put 1 on All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon, because that's a very good spell. Then I can destroy this, move all tokens on this card to another spell, put that on Auspicious Augury of Agrazul. So I'm going to play Hand of Hashem and Locarno Scrolls, Power 1 Locarno Scrolls, Obscuring Orb of Ouroboros, Ever-Watchful Eye of Eos. Those are literally the only 2 I have. Oh, I can draw extra cards now. Power 2, 3 wishes. We will destroy Obscuring Orb of Ouroboros and do 3 damage to Darla. Draw 2 cards, and that be it. Yeah, don't have enough to do anything else. Okay, Natural Forms Power. Power 1, Hyena's Laughter. Do I have anything helpful here? Yeah, Bestial Shift. We'll do the Crocodile ability, so hit Darla for 3 toxic damage, use Cornered Beast to destroy Luke, and then Power 3 is actually Natural Forms Power, and I can't use it. Huh, whoops, well, whatever. Draw a card, draw a card. One day I'll find a form, I swear. Let's add 2 tokens to my Wrath pool. Terminus deals 2 targets 2 cold damage each. If Terminus deals damage this way to a target sharing a keyword with a card in any trash pile, increase the damage by 2. So that's 4 damage to Luke and the Master. Power, Immortal Coils, hit the Master for 3, trade 3 tokens for another damage reduction, draw a card. I think it's time for Specialized Care. One hero regains 4 HP. You may destroy a non-hero card in that hero's play area. We'll just heal the Naturalist because he frickin' needs it. Power, 2 melee damage to the Master, heal Terminus for 1, draw a card. Dr. McNinja is honestly pretty straightforward. Tartarus plays a Skeletal Phalanx. Each time a spirit would be dealt damage, redirect it to the Skeletal Phalanx with the highest HP. End of the environment turn, this card deals each non-spirit target 1 melee damage. That is everybody. Alright, start of turn, discard the top card. Discover a vampire, and it's of course the Anointed One. Blah. And he plays another former friend. Lovely. End of turn, he hits Eldritch for 3. The Anointed One, actually no, for 4, because this is canceling that out. This card deals the hero target with the lowest HP 4 melee damage. That is Eldritch again. Okay, stuff can happen at the start of turn. Okay, good. I've got another Ever Watchful Eye of Elos. Alright, Medallion of Madrasis. 1 token up to 3 spells. We'll put 1 there on All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon. We'll put 1 on Auspicious Augury of Agrazul, and we'll put 1 on Ever Watchful Eye of Elos. And then I can destroy one of my spells, so I'll destroy Ever Watchful Eye of Elos. When this card is destroyed, move all tokens on it to another spell, so we put that on Auspicious Augury of Agrazul, and then I destroyed a spell with the Locarno Scroll, so I can add 3 tokens to a spell. We'll put that on the Cheese Monkey card. So let's see, we'll play Ever Watchful Eye of Elos. And let's get the Staff of Goramaz out. That'll be nice. Alright, Power 1. Gosh. Locarno Scrolls, I guess. Got Wheels of Way on already. Let's throw out Illusions of Eidolon. Power 2, 3 Wishes. Destroy Illusions of Eidolon. Hit the Anointed One for 3. Draw 2 cards. And then we do Shenanigans. Is this worth doing? It's not. I want to be able to at least destroy 2 cards with that. So we will do Auspicious Augury of Agrazul. Up to 3 players use a power now. Immortal Coils. Whack the Anointed One. Add a token to her pool. Doctor and a Ninja. Hit the Master and heal Eldritch. And then, if I was smart, I actually would have hit the former friend instead. The Naturalist will do Hyena's Laughter, play Feral Fury. Activate the Crocodile, 2 melee, 2 toxic damage to the Master, draw a card. There, I finally got a form. Oh, thank goodness. And then All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon, 2 players can draw 2 cards each. We'll have that be Dr. McNinja and Terminus. Hope I'm not going too fast here because I feel like I am. Let's play Environmental Allies. Power. I got Crafty Assault. Okay, let's Crafty Assault. 3 targets, 2 melee damage each. We'll hit the friend, deals himself 1 psychic damage. Yeah, and then we'll also hit these skeletons. No ongoing cards to destroy. And then I can play a form. Hooray, I'm Rhino. Power number 2, Natural Form's power. He regains 2 HP. Draw a card. Oh, this is very good. Flash Before Your Eyes. Yeah, that will help delay the flip because we're down to 7 villain cards. Power, Immortal Coils. Hit the former friend for 3. Hits herself for 1. Add a token to the pool. Draw a card. End of turn, select a trash pile, put a card from it on top of its associated deck. So who is the least bad thing in here? Here with the most cards in play? No, probably the Vampire Guard. Primus at least hits the highest. Now we'll throw a Vampire Guard. Or actually it doesn't matter because it's getting discarded again. Okay, whatever, that's fine. So that is the villain. Can't do that again till that card is destroyed. Flash Before Your Eyes is very good in this fight because when he runs out of cards in his deck, we lose. So I just set him back a turn, or half a turn. Oh, let's do No Escape. Dr. McNinja deals the 3 non-hero targets the lowest HP, 3 melee damage. So that is the former friend, no self-damage, and the skeletons, and the Master. Power. I think it's worth taking out the Skeletal Phalanx, and we heal Eldritch for 1 and draw a card. Alright, Tartarus plays a Decayed Peltast. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the non-spirit target with the lowest HP, 2 projectile damage. That is Eldritch again. Need to swap out forms at some point. Alright, he discards that guard, shuffle. Hey look, we get a Vampire Guard. Awesome. The Master plays Aurelian Initiates. That's acceptable. End of turn, he hits the highest for 4. That is the Naturalist, who takes 3. The Guard hits the highest for 2. That is Dr. McNinja. And the Aurelian Initiates hit everyone except Eldritch. This is getting kind of rough here. Naturalist takes 1. Alright, start of turn. I can add a token up to 3 spells. I can destroy one of my spells, so we'll destroy Wheels of Way On. Move that 1 token to Auspicious Augury of Agrazul. Put 3 tokens on Auspicious Augury. And then I can add 2 tokens to a spell. We'll put those on All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon. Woo! Alright, Wheels of Way On, second play. Flames of Foros, fuck yeah. I think that's all of his masters. I think he's only got 3 of them. Okay, Power 1, Staff of Goramaz. Let's hit the Vampire Guard for 1. I will move 2 tokens from Lamal's Labyrinth to Flames of Foros. Power 2, what did I play anything that I can destroy? Not really. Let's do Locarno Scrolls, I guess. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, play another All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon. That can be sacrificed later. Draw 2 cards. Alright, end of turn. I don't want to use Lamal's Labyrinth again just yet. I do want to use Auspicious Augury. 4 tokens. Dr. McNinja will hit the guard for 2 and heal Eldritch. Terminus will Ether Link, remove 2 tokens, hit Aurelian Initiates for 3, heal 3. And the Naturalist will... Actually, the Naturalist will Primal Charge, activate Gazelle, draw 4 cards, and hit Aurelian Initiates for 2. And then Auspicious Augury of Abaddon will let Dr. McNinja and Terminus draw again. Things have suddenly turned around, although the Master still has a lot of HP. Let's do something about that. Crafty Assault. Drop that, hit him for 2. No ongoings to destroy. Power number 1, Cornered Beast, will take out the Decayed Peltast. Power 2, Base Power, Predator's Eye, increase damage dealt to the Master by 1. Draw no cards, and hit him for 3, make that 4 melee damage. I guess I should have done that first, but whatever, I didn't know what I was going to do. Draw a card, and draw a card. Ooh, Stained Badge. I don't actually want to play that. Stoke the Furnace, draw 2 cards. Increase damage dealt by Terminus by 1 till the start of my next turn. And remove 3 tokens from your Wrath pool. If you remove 3 tokens, you may play a card. Now we'll just get 3. And then I'll go ahead and do Immortal Coils. Hit him for 3, 4, 5 cold damage. Remove 3 tokens. Reduce his damage by 1. Draw a card. What would I like to put back on top of its deck? Probably something... Actually, no. You know what? We'll go Decayed Peltast, because that is such a non-threat. Oh god, Dr. McNinja has so many options. Is he the highest right now? He's not. Ooh, let's add Insult to Injury. Nightshade Strike. Dr. McNinja deals a target 3 melee damage and make that 4. Until the start of your next turn, reduce damage dealt by that target by 2. And then we'll hit him for another 2, increase to 3, and heal Eldritch. Draw a card. Alright, Tartarus plays, oh yeah, a Decayed Peltast. Hits the lowest for 2. Okay, I was wrong. That is not a non-threat. It hits the lowest, but whatever. That's still not that bad. Start a turn, discard the top card. We get a Vampire. It's the Aurelian Initiates. I guess that's fine. And he plays Hypnotic Suppression. The Master deals the hero target with the highest HP 4 psychic damage. Make that 1. That is Terminus. She cannot use powers till the start of the next villain turn. End of turn, he hits the highest for 1. That's Terminus. I really wish I could get her set up. Oh, I finally got the card I've been looking for. And the Initiates hit everybody but Eldritch for 2. Naturalist takes 1. Okay, time for another start of turn brought to you by Eldritch. Boy, I've got a lot of Wheels of Wayan out there. Okay, token up to 3 spells. Wheels of Wayan, Auspicious Augury, All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon. I can destroy one of my spells. I will. Wheels of Wayan lets me move that token onto All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon, and then we will add 3 tokens to Flames of Phoros, because, yes, I can add 2 tokens to a spell. How about Auspicious Augury? Play 1, Wheels of Wayan. Play 2, Scourge of Shadowhan. Power 1, 3 wishes. We'll wreck All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon. Do 3, 4... infernal damage to the Master. Power 2. God, I have so many options here. Staff of Gormaz, hit him for 2. Why the hell not? Draw 2 cards. I don't need Lamal's Labyrinth. Auspicious Augury of Agrazul. Dr. McNinja hits him for 3. Heals himself. Terminus cannot use powers. Sad face. He could use a power. Medallion of Madrosos. Let's remove a token from that spell and destroy an environment card. And... let's see, Naturalist can... Threatening Stomp. 4 melee damage, make that 5. Redirect all of his damage to the Naturalist until the start of his turn. And then All-Seeing Eyes of Abaddon. Eldritch will draw 2. And I guess we'll have Dr. McNinja draw 2. And then Flames of Phoros. Eldritch deals up to 5 targets, 3 fire damage each. Make that 4 to him and 3 to the Initiates. And that's his turn. Okay, he's no longer redirecting damage. I think we've got this in the bag. Crafty Assault. Hit him for 2, hit her for 2. Power number 1, Cornered Beast, we win. Well, that was exciting. Let's go see the rest of Dr. McNinja's deck. Banish Evil. Dr. McNinja deals a villain target 4 melee damage, then he deals himself 2 psychic damage. You may destroy a non-hero card in a hero play area or an ongoing card. Research a Cure. Draw an additional card during your draw phase. Power is discarding a number of cards. One target regains X HP, where X is the number of cards discarded this way, plus 1. Sudden Bandages. Whenever a hero target will be dealt 2 or less damage, you may prevent the damage. If you do, destroy this card. When this card is destroyed, you may draw a card and play a card. Did I do this one? I don't think I did. Obsessive Search. Draw 3 cards. You may discard a card. If you do, reveal the top card of each deck and discard or replace each card. It's very cool. Ninja Hook. Reduce damage dealt to Dr. McNinja by environment cards by 1. Whenever a hero target will be dealt damage by an environment card, you may destroy that environment card. If you do, destroy this card. Control the narrative. Move a non-character villain card in play to the bottom of its deck. If you do, reveal the top 2 cards of the villain deck. Discard 1, put the other in play. Explosive Exit. Destroy a non-target environment card. Dr. McNinja deals each non-hero target 2 fire damage. The Inverse Ninja Law. If there are 3 or more non-hero targets in play, increase damage dealt by Dr. McNinja by 1. Power is draw 3 cards, then destroy this card. Fucking love that he has the Inverse Ninja Law as a card. Doctor's Examination. At the start of your turn, destroy this card. Each hero has access to the following power. Regain 4 HP. Army of Paul Bunyan's. Increase damage dealt by hero targets other than Dr. McNinja by 2. At the start of your turn, destroy this card. I think that's it. That is it. So yeah, Dr. McNinja has a little bit of healing because he is a doctor, and he has a lot of interesting reactions to things and unusual buffs like that Army of Paul Bunyan's card. This variant of Eldritch is cool because it makes you destroy spells for decent effects, and this variant of the Naturalist, I mean, I made it, but it was not very effective for the most part. What the hell is up with that? And the Master is definitely much improved. He's now beatable, still challenging. Good job, Alskandar. Dr. McNinja can be found on Vadsky's Sentinels mod. Target Eldritch can be found on Sentinels Community Customs Classics. Naturalist Formstuck can be found on Walker's Workbench, and the Master version 2 can be found on Alskandar's Assembly. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who was here in chat. Chat was very lively today. That's awesome. Tabletop Simulator, the Revis Sentinels called DLC. Vadsky's Sentinels mod, Alskandar's Assembly, Sentinels Community Custom Classics, and Walker's Workbench are not licensed to create the game's products. Please support the official release and flip. Stupid flip button. That is absolutely correct, Zarami. And in fact, the font that I used for the word Homestuck on the card, that's Homestuck font. It's a big joke. Big funny, haha.